Hello YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. So, alright. Some pickups I got for the Nintendo DS. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is actually my collection. So, alright. These are games I got periodically. A lot of these are, were... Most of them anyway were, bargain bin slash something I just had to have kind of things. So, alright. Because I kind of shop very light with the DS. So the first game I got was Dragon Quest IV, aka Dragon Warrior 4, to all those Nintendo Entertainment System freaks. Really a great port of the game. It does it justice. Looks really great polished, and it just overall it gives that great nostalgic feeling as as the Nintendo version still does. I mean, it still holds up to the test of time. This game, is pretty timeless too. It's actually pretty cool. It's multiple stories in one. So you get like different scenarios, you got the main hero here, you got the guy's name starts with a T, can't remember him, you get the guy there who starts in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, and chapter 5. I'm not ruining it for you technically because all the storylines are different, so it's told differently, so there's no way in hell I can ruin that for you. But nonetheless, so far, this story, I've been playing through it, I'm on chapter 3 with him, and, I'm bouncing around games currently, so... This is a great game to sit down in the car and play while you're like going around in places. So don't play this while driving now because you'll obviously get killed or something like that. And it'll be an instant game over there. So, alright. Next game I got, which is a recent pickup, I paid like, I don't even think anything at all. I think I paid like literally $5 for this game. Yeah, $5. Is Contact. Now, a lot of people give this a lot of mixed criticism. Like, they say it's bad, some people say it's good, some people just say it's too complicated to enjoy. I like the style of it so far. Like, it has like this entire fusion of, you literally level up everything from walking to fighting to cooking, from fishing. It just has a lot of stuff you can do in this. Like, you could just go out and just max out your character if you wish, I assume. I mean, so far it's a pretty cool game. I like the style. It kind of reminds me very loosely of Earthbound. So if you're a humongous Earthbound freak, definitely grab this game. It's nothing related, obviously, to the company who made Earthbound. Nothing related to that story plot, but just the humor and just the style of it just reminds me of it. I mean, the turn-based combat, it's in live, like, real time, so it's not quite, Earthbound distinction, but still a great game nonetheless. Again, mixed reviews. Don't believe all of them. They're just a bunch of picky people who like play too many JRPGs in their time, probably. So that's why they're assuming this one's just linear versus those. But just the same, it's really a good pickup. You'll find it cheap anyway. Next one is the Legendary Starfy. Don't let the cover of this game fool you. It looks extremely cutesy, but for a reason, the reason why I got this because I played the GB versions of this, which inside this case is, pardon me, is Starfy 2, which I got this from a friend of mine, Miss Shell-tastic, aka Michelle. She gave me a copy of the Legendary Starfy, or Starfy 2, and I have the Legendary Starfy in here, so I keep this in there, so that way I know I'll never lose this cartridge. Pretty cool. I mean, it's in Japanese, granted, but, I still play it just the same. It was a pretty great title. I've beaten this already, but it's just really great. It reminds me a lot of it just reminds me straight up of pardon me. It reminds me a lot of Kirby, but at the same time, it just kind of is its own style of game. I mean, it's still good. So, The Legend of Cage 2, pretty decent game, not the best in the world, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Next is Lunar Nights. Made from the same people who made Metal Gear Solid. Kojima. Yoshi Touch and Go. Yes, this is a shovelware game, but at the same time I actually enjoy it, actually. It's actually not too bad. Mr. Driller, Drill Spirits. I was addicted to this game when I first bought it. Like, this is like my second game I bought for my, pardon me, for my console. And overall, it's a great game. I mean, it's solid, it's just arcadesy, and it's challenging. It's a good game. I mean, This game is, under weird impressions, this game is actually pretty hard as hell. Like, think of Contra meets Metal Slug, even though, you know, Metal Slug is technically more of a cartoony version of Contra, but at the same time, it's more of own being its own game. This game, of course, just being more of a copy of Metal Slug. Just the style and everything is just translucent to that. But it's a great game. A little bit of shallow parts here and there, but overall, you know, it's definitely worth the pickup. If you see this on the shelf anywhere, grab it. It's a little bit pricey, I think, nowadays, too. I mean, you could probably get it for 10 bucks on eBay somewhere, too. So, just keep on the lookout for it, at least. This I got for literally $3 at Target, so, you know, that's the story behind this one. It's not too bad, I guess. A must-have for your Nintendo DS, Super Mario Brothers, the new Super Mario Brothers, rather, sorry. Completed this, like, quite a few times. I went back and played some of the mini-games, and this game is just pretty much, this cartridge is packed with content. So, like, the extra space they had in the cart, they just filled up with mini-games, they filled it up with, you know, really over-the-top fun stuff. I mean, this is, if you like the Wii version of the new Super Mario Brothers Wii, you'll definitely love this game if you own a DS. You know, it's practically almost the same thing. I mean, almost the same thing. But, you know, you don't have all the extra stuff. This one I got with the day that the Nintendo DS came out. Was Super Mario 64 DS. It includes 4 playable characters. Yoshi, Wario, and Yogi... not Yogi. I just called Yoshi... I just called Luigi Yogi. Hey, boo-boo! Hey, boo-boo! I can't believe that asshole called me that. Oh, Yoshi! I can't even do those characters. I screwed up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on crack or something. Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Really a great game. I mean, if you like the Kingdom Hearts series, you know, definitely worth it to yourself to try this game out. It's a different spin, a different take of, you know, the Kingdom Hearts game. Granted, it's a port of the original game, technically, but it's, you know, its own style of game. And top that, the case is shiny. What is not to love about that? Come on. Shiny case. And last but not least is the Glory of Hercules. Yeah. I got a copy of this from my brother a while back. I'm not sure if he plays this anymore. I'm assuming that, you know, he probably sold his DSi or something. But, nah, teasing aside. You know, it's actually a pretty solid game. It has some very unlikable characters to an extent, because I can't really fall in love with these characters. I mean, it's just not too interesting. Gameplay was alright, though. But, yeah. The reason why I got this one, because it brought me back to the Hercules games and the NES days / Famicom days, so that's why I got this one with some expectations, and sadly it came up short with that, but just the same, it's an alright game if you want to get into JRPG for your Nintendo DS. So yeah, that's pretty much marks out all the games I own for the Nintendo DS. I mean, I could just throw in the 3DS games, but those aren't really DS games. I mean, you couldn't really play this on DS, so you guys get the point with that. So yeah, that's pretty much my collection for the Nintendo DS, and as always, I'll be putting up more footage soon. Take care, folks.